Right. That first I want to give some instructions. Actually, our lesson mostly based on activities. Right. Therefore, I am using one platform to do the activities while I am teaching. That I want to do some activities with you through some platform. That you can join that platform using a join code. That first I want to give in that instruction to how to join this platform here. Right. Here I am giving a join code. Okay. Now I think all of you can see my screen. Can you see that screen here?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Let's go.
Okay, here you can see a join code. Please write down this join code somewhere else. Also, I am going to share the join code through the chat box. All capital letters XGQAV. Right. Here I am going to share it. XGQAV. Right. In the chat box also you can see that join code. Right. After that, go open your browsers. Open your browsers and type in the Google search bar. Type in this keyword nearpod. Yes, nearpod join, student join. Nearpod student join. Right. Nearpod student join. Right. That I am going to show it in your Google search bar. In the search bar, type nearpod student login. Student login. Right. Then you will find a list of links. Find the very first one. Click on the very first one. Join nearpod. Join nearpod. Then in the screen they are asking enter code. This is the place where type your join code here. Like that earlier I shared the join code. Please type it here. After typing it, then click on the join button. Right. I think now it is clear for you. For those who are joining now, then again I am going to share the join code. Right.
Yeah, you have
Here.
shared a PowerPoint presentation in it.
Sorry?
You have shared a PowerPoint presentation in it?
Yeah, I'm going to share it. That wait until that first you want to access the our activity platform. Right? In the activity platform, you can find all the relevant resources. Right? Wait until I'm sharing the presentation. Right? Right. That I think all of you now typed your join code here. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Right. Then we'll see how many of you are joining. Yes, 3 students now join with the system here. Bharati, Sandamali, and Satsarani is okay, already joined. Please try to join the other students also.
I'm sorry, sir. I was a little late. What are we doing?
Sorry?
I was a little late. I would like to know what we are doing.
Yeah. I'm not clear what you are asking. Actually,
He's saying that he has joined a bit late, sir. So he wants
okay.
you to.
Yeah. Okay. Then I can join it again, right? In the chat box. go to chat box, X, G, Q, A, V. This is the join code. Then open your browser. In the browser, type Neopod student login. Neopod student login. Then click on the very first link, Neopod student. Then after that, in the screen, asking that join code. Then type the join code there and click join button. Then you can join it, right? Do you want to show again it?
It's Neopod, right?
Okay. Right, okay, now you can join it. Until joining the others, we can start the lesson for today. Right, still join in for the activity, for the activities. Right, until they are joining, I am going to start the lesson. Today's lesson that actually I am going to use a presentation and the notes. Your presentation and your note you can download from here. Now you can see in your screen, see this type of things, integration of technology in education. Can you see that one? The bottom, there is a link,
Yes,
lesson
sir.
1 PDF. Yeah,
Yes,
click on
sir.
the lesson. Yeah, click on this link here, lesson 1 PDF. Once you click on here, then you will download this note on your computer. Right, click on here. This is the note for the today's lesson. Then it will download to your computer now. Right. Yeah, this is the presentation actually, PDF the presentation. The note also you can download. The next slide. Move to the next slide. Now you are in the next slide. Click what is technology. In the link below bottom you can see what is technology. Click on here also. Then you will download the today's note also. Right. I think both the presentation and the note now in your computer. All of you are okay with the presentation and the note?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Now we can start the lesson. Actually, first of all, before starting the presentation, that one activity I want to do with you. Right. The one activity. Now you can see the activity on your computer. They are asking, discuss about the technological changes that you have experienced in the classroom during your school life. Actually, I think all of you having some experience when you are in the school, when you are involved with your teaching learning process, right? Then you have some experience regarding the technology, right? Right, then your experience. Now you can share with us also, right? No need in detail, in short, discuss about the technological changes that you have experienced in classroom during your school life. Right? Try to share your experience here. You can type under the place where share your thoughts. And then after you write down your thoughts, then there is a button, arrow mark at the end. Click on the arrow mark there. Try to share. Still not we start any theory or any lesson. That the first I'm going to do some kind of discussion with you, right? I want to extract your existing previous knowledge regarding the technological changes. So experience that you can find when you are in the classroom teaching. At least write down something there using multimedia projector. Right, that one answer here, I have only used multimedia, that Anuradha. Oh, Anuradha, that she saying I have only used multimedia. That's also okay, and one kind of technology, right? In that way, the others, what about the others? Only multimedia. Yeah, Bharati said storage devices have evolved from floppy disk to pen drive and Blu-ray disc. Yes, that's regarding something regarding the storage devices. I think you have some experience use of floppy disk, pen drives, and Blu-ray. That's why you mentioned that kind of thing. Okay, that's also okay. Then what about the others? 1 or 2 answers? Yes, Asarni says, my experience is now it is really difficult to teach without the technology. I personally use PowerPoint. Yes, very good video images for my lesson in the classroom. I have smart TV in my classroom and I use it almost for all the lesson. Right, the Sasarni having some much experience that using the technology in their teaching and learning. PowerPoint, that most of teachers currently use PowerPoint to present their presentations, to create some teaching materials, then videos, images. Right, okay, that's I think Sasarni having some experience. Then the others, one answer, another one. Yes, Dinut. Right. The technology rapidly changed during my day. We went from CRT monitor to OLD monitors, calculators to smartphones, and a large amount of educational presentation pro. Right. That's also giving some experience. I think she having some experience about CRT monitors, very large type of monitor, heavy monitors, and also OLED calculators to smartphones, that kind of things, right? I think there are some other answers also. Okay, in that way, that's the way actually I am going to involve with you. This kind of things are known as actually interactive things, right? That currently in the classroom teaching is interactive, right? Still in Sri Lanka, following some traditional things, but the rapid improvements of the technology, we should move to these interactive things, right? That throughout this course you will learn many interactive tools. It based on internet or any other things. Then you will learn how to use these interactive things to your in a teaching learning process also. Right, now we can start our lesson. Right. Then move your presentation, the first slide of your presentation. In the presentation, the first we are going to identify what is technology. What is technology? Right. The technology, actually the first we should want to understand the term technology. Technology actually it's a combination of 2 words, right? I think you heard before technique. This is not an English word. Technique is a Greek word, combination of technique and logia. Logia, that's the 2 Greek words. There's a combination. The technique means art or skill. Art or skill. That logia means science or study. Right? Combination of these 2 words produce the word technology. Technology. Right? Therefore, the technology is a type of science, art and science. That combination of art and science. Right, that's about the technology. Then we should want to here there are some definitions also regarding the technology. it says scientific applications of scientific knowledge, right? That all the applications of scientific knowledge we can use to achieve the practical aims of human life, right? Practical aims of human life. That some example you can find for the application of scientific knowledge. Then computer, television, smart board, these kind of things are the applications of scientific knowledge. These application we are using to achieve the kind of practical aims. Right? Actually, learning is a practical thing. The learning language is more practical. Right? You can use the applications of scientific knowledge to improve your language skills, or you can use this scientific applications of scientific knowledge to teach the language for others also. Right? That one definition there. Also, that Isman, that's kind of researcher, says that technology is the that we should want to do some tasks based on process, methods, or knowledge. Right? That's another view of the technology. Right? Then technology. Once you understand what is technology, then educational technology. What is educational technology? That's the thing you want to family. That's the important as a teacher. Educational technology. Actually, it's a combination of technology and the educational theory. That technology means that earlier we identified the applications of scientific knowledge. It may be a computer or computer hardware, computer software, right? Then any other type of applications. Right? That education technology means the combine of these two, computer technology and the educational theory. Right? Okay. Then we are familiar with the educational technology. Then try to understand some forms of technologies used in English learning, English language teaching. Right? That's the important thing we should want to understand. The forms of technologies you can use when you are teaching in the classroom. Right? Language teaching, especially in the, we are concentrate on the language teaching. Right? That television, one form is television. Actually, in detail discussion will be done in the following. I think the next lesson is regarding the television. But until that, remember, these kind of things you can use as a forms of technologies you can use in the classroom for language teaching. Then television, the television, through the television you can use for television in the classroom to improve the language skills, right? Especially through the advertisement. It may be news or films, by showing news or advertisements. Then your students may improve their language skills. Then radio, that's somewhat older type of application, radio. Also, it is important to improve the listening skills. Then CD and DVD is another type of form. Especially they are using to improve the self-learning skills. Then call actually not a separate device. Call stand for computer assisted language learning. That's it's actually collection of other technologies. Call consists of many other type of devices. It may be computer, CDs and DVDs, headphones, and like that, smart devices, right? Like that, many collection of technologies, right? Use that collection of technologies to teach language, English language learning, right? Therefore, that's a call, that is called call, that later will you will understand in detail. Then internet, another type of thing. Internet you can use to teach your things to the students through the internet, giving some facilities to create teaching learning aids, then assessment tools, right? Then cassette recorders, another type of form of technology. Cassette recorders, that's the older technology. Nowadays, it is very rare to see this type of technology. Actually, now it is replaced with the CDs and DVD. Then computers is software, right? Another form of technology you are using to teach your things to the student. Software, one example, good example is PowerPoint presentation, right? Through the presentation, you can involve with your student, right? Here, I think all of you can see a link. Then click on the link here. Then you will learn more about the forms of technologies used in ELT. Right? We are not going to discuss all the things. However, click on the link here.
Sir, but this particular slide is not being shared there, sir.
In the presentation, I think the link is there, but you want to copy and paste it in your browser, right? That better to, I am sharing the link through the chat box, right?
Okay.
Right now, the link is in the chat box. Click on the link there. Once you click on the link there, then you will display the screen like that. Forms of technologies used in ELT. All of you get the screen here? This type of screen on your computers or devices?
I've got it, sir.
Right, okay. What about the others? Right, then through this, this is called actually clickable image.
Sir, I can't get that link. I can't see
Did
it
you
in my chat box.
Me too, sir.
did you get the link through the chat box? Go to the chat box, then
Sure, sir.
I can share it again. Now, just I posted it again. Right. Now,
No, sir,
okay.
we can't get.
Mm,
There's nothing in the chat box.
Yes, same here, sir.
that I posted it again here 3 times. Posted. However, in the presentation, in the PDF that already I shared with you, when I start the lesson, go to the presentation slide, then click on the link in there. Right, the link you can find in the presentation in your PDF. Right. Then once you click on
Sir, in the
link,
presentation, we don't get these types of slides.
in the link
It
there.
is from the 7th slide. We are getting from the 7th slide, sir.
7th slide. In the
7th, from the page number 7 only, we are having that. And there is a video game like that. There is a link is there.
yeah, click on the link.
Not this one.
So I got the link from the presentation.
Yeah. Did you this is the page number, yeah, slide number 3, right? Under forms of technologies used in ELT in the PDF, right? In the
Friends,
bottom you
I
can
have
find the
shared the
link.
link. You can check on that.
Click on the link here, then you will
So is it in the website?
I got it, sir.
right. Okay, it will take some time, a few minutes to get the links and those things. Right, until that I can continue because of the time limits. Later also you can open the link and study it, right? That's a type of self-learning, right? Through the link you can learn it, right? Here having some description about television. If you click on the plus mark here, then it will produce more information about the television. Right? Then read it. That later you can, after you get in the link, then follow this clickable image. That's the type of delivering lesson material to the student. Right? Then if you want to get the more about radio, then click on the plus mark there. Then you will get more about the radio. Right. Because of time problem, then I am back to the presentation again. Actually, this is a self-learning material. Self-learning material. Then later you can study through the link. Right. Okay. Therefore, I am back to the PowerPoint presentation again here. Now I think you are getting some idea about the forms of technologies that used in the English learning, English language teaching. Right. This session will be end in few minutes from now. After that, join the session using the same link. I think you got the instruction before. Therefore, I am only a reminder. Right. Here having some pictures regarding the television, the radio, that already you familiar with these things. This is for call, computer assisted language learning. They are learning something through the computer and other kind of technology devices. Right. Here the CD and DVD. Right. There are some differences, CDs and DVDs, that later you will learn in detail. Here the most important part, internet in teaching and learning. Right. Then later again that you will learn these things. There are some tools available you can get freely. Through these tools you can create teaching learning aids, actually attractive and interactive teaching learning aids you can create through these websites. Then Kahoot, Genial, then Neopod, Wordwall, then Google Slides or Google Forms, Google Classroom. Right, these are the some important tools you can use in the classroom to get attractive of the students. Right. This regarding the internet. Then we are going to the next slide. Here, concentrate on evaluation of education technology. Right. Before that, again, go to our activity sheet. We are going to do an activity. Before continuing, we are going to do activity. Please go to our activity sheet now. Right. Here they are asking some question. What is meant by technology and educational technology? That already we got the idea. Then what is meant by integration of technology? Right. Integration of technology in education. Write something about these things. Integration mean combine the technology, all of the technology we learn, you can combine in your teaching learning process. Right, that's the simple idea behind the integration of technology. Right. Now you can write down the answers. Right, try to do giving some answers here.
So actually I can't find it. It's not yet open, I guess. I only can see time for a question and you will have 4 minutes.
Yes,
Me
that
too.
giving some
Yes,
time limitation there. Time limitation there. Within 4 minutes, you want to complete it. That.
But we can't find anywhere to write the answer, sir.
It says wait for your teacher.
Wait for your teacher, that's what.
Wait. I think now it is okay. It is.
Yes, sir.
Now it is okay. That
Now it's
earlier,
okay.
it is earlier in the teacher mode. That is why you are not able to give in the answers. Now you are in the student mode. Right, 4 minutes available. But the session will be ending 3 minutes. Then you can join it again through the same link, right? Same Zoom link.
Sir, can you repeat the question, please?
What is meant by technology and educational technology? That's the first one, right? No need to long sentences. In short, write down the answers. The first one. Second one, what is meant by integration of technology in education? Right. The questions I think you can see on your view, and also in my view also the questions you can see there. Right. Try to send in the answer after write down the answers, all the answers, right? That Anuradha send the answer. He said art and science. The technology means art and science. That partly correct. Try to answer the other questions also. Right, here another answer that we'll discuss is after passing the time. Still you have 1 and 35 seconds.
No, don't give me the phone.
But when I forgot it, then in yourself you can remember to open the recording. Right, then improve language skills. Then another advantage or benefit you can get through the technology because of different types of technologies. Television, it may be radio. That's somewhat all the technologies, however, still are popular. The televisions through by watching at the teledramas or foreign news. Then you can or your student can improve their language skills. Also the internet tools, the other internet tools also having to improve the writing skills. The blog writing is one of the example. Then collaboration is another advantage, that sharing with your friends. You can complete your project work or any other type of activities, assignments by gathering the students. That no need to physical gathering. You may be located in different areas in the country. Then by virtually gathering, you can complete your project work or assignment. That one of the free tool available in the internet is the Google Slide. Through the Google Slide, you can complete all the collaborations things. Then social media also another example. Through the social media also you can gather, like in Facebook, you can create some separate pages to work and share in the resources. Then individual learning also another advantage. currently the self-learning is improving. No need to get in the supervision or help of the teacher. Instead, that they are learning itself, that individual learning. Right? Especially the CDs and DVDs are available. The teachers and other institute, they are deliver their material, course material through the CD. By having these CDs or DVDs, you can learn. Also in the internet, that e-learning platforms are available like edX or Khan Academy. Once you join or registered with the edX or Khan Academy, you can learn it. More learning materials is there, freely available. You can you have to follow it. Right. Therefore, in the country and the worldwide, the self-learning is increasing. In the home, no need to go in to the institute or a school. By staying at the home, they can learn. Then another one is benefit for teachers. In the teachers' point of view, that already we got some points regarding the importance of technology for teachers, right? Especially for creating interactive and attractive activities, right? Like that earlier mentioned, some Kahoot. Kahoot is a very talented tool. Through the Kahoot, you can create game-based activities. It's also interesting. Then Google Quiz, that you can make question papers, right? All are interactive. The same time, once complete the student, the same time they having the feedback also, right? Therefore, in the teacher's point of view, the technology is very important, and they have very advantage, right? Then the next slide is challenges. We'll look at some challenges of using technology. The first one described about the distract of students, right? Distract for students, that students are doing some misuse activities with the technology devices, right? Especially through the smartphones and tabs. They are small devices and portable, that easily they can move from one location to another location, right? That students are sometimes misuse these small devices. That especially chatting is one of the misuse, actually. In the time of in the classroom, they are trying to chat with others that unnecessarily. Then also they are trying to access the unnecessary website, right? Then this type of misuse things doing by the student, that's mean by the distracting. Then another challenge is require management. Actually, the controlling is very difficult. That's the challenge, right? Once you misuse your devices, the students are misusing. Then how they think about how the controlling, right? It is very difficult. That's the challenge. Then require management. The require management means if you consider the devices behind these devices having very the operation is difficult, right? Very complex things are there. Therefore, we need expert support, how to operate these devices. We should want to know how to operate these devices, right? Therefore, the expert help or expert support need to do these type of things, require management. Then leads to technical disparity. That means technical disparity means actually another name given for that, the digital divide. That means all the people are not having the similar technology facilities throughout the country. Some are having more facilities, right? Then some part of the country having poor facilities. They have not even a smartphone, or internet facilities are not evenly spread out throughout the country, right? Therefore, this type of things, actually, this disparity is known as the digital divide, right? This is may not help to improve the technology in the classroom, right? That's the challenge. Then cost money. If you consider the cost of the devices, right? Currently, the smartphone, think about the cost of a laptop. That's a very expensive equipment. right? That's also a challenge. Then less face time, right? Less face time means another big challenge, because as a teacher, you will not be able to understand the students' things. Students, maybe a student behavior or student attitudes. Think about how you are going to, as a teacher, how you are going to identify the student attitudes, right? In the classroom, in the traditional classroom, it is okay because you and your students are close together, right? Then the student, you are able to identify the student needs, right? Their needs are different. Then you want to, as a teacher, you want to concentrate on the student requirements. They're having different types of requirements. They are coming from different levels, right? But if you are doing a virtual classroom, then how you are going to identify the student requirement, that even you don't know what type of background having that students, right? Therefore, it's a challenge. If you are doing things, so you're doing classes based on the technology, right? Then you have to think about these type of things also, right? These are some challenges of using technology. Right, that is it. Okay, is it clear up to now?
Yes, sir, it's clear, sir. Me.
Right, okay. Then I think before moving to the next part, then we'll try to do that activity. Right. Then open your activity tool. Open your activity tool. Okay, all of you are in your activity screen.
Yes, sir.
Right.
No, sir,
Yeah.
not yet.
Yeah, I can give 1 minute. If you are ready, please tell me. Right, then here, once I click on the start activity, then you will be able to do the activity. Right, we'll try it now.
No,
Okay.
sir, unfortunately.
No, sir.
No,
Still
sir.
log in,
Still we are having that.
still same.
No problem, right? Then you want to log in it again, right? Log in it again. Right, wait until I am ready. That it maybe sometimes your login code is changed.
So should
Please
we use
mute
the
your
same code or
no, its code is may differ. I think now you can see the code. Please note down the code here. All the letters are in capital I 95 KB. Capital I 95 KB. Right. Now the code is in the chat box. Right. In your case, please go to the Google search. In the search bar, type Nearpod student login. Type Nearpod student login. Then click on the very first link, join Neopod. Right. Here type the code. Type the code here. Once you type the code, then click on the join.
It's 195 KB, sir, right?
Not one here, I
Okay.
capital I, yeah, capital I 95 KB.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Right. 8 of your join. Try to join quickly because we have only 15 minutes from now.
Done, sir.
Right. Now I'm going to start the activity. Now, okay.
No, sir, it's still the same.
Still having the problem, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, I will do the arrangement in that. I think some problem with my in the teacher view here. Okay, back to the lesson that try to complete the rest of the lesson. Here we are discussing about the challenges that we already discussed the challenges, then implementing the technology. That how the practically you are implement the type of technology in your teaching and learning process. Here there are 5 factors. The 5 factors you want to consider: connectivity, integration, support, total cost ownership, and classroom design. These are the 5 factors you want to consider when implementing the technology in your teaching and learning process. Then we'll see, try to get simple idea each of them. The first, connectivity. Right. Connectivity is regarding the connection, how you are going to connect your devices with others. Right. In your in the teaching learning process, in the school, sometimes you are using more computers or more smart devices. Then you want to think about how connect your devices with the others, or how connect each devices that other devices. That is also called medium. Then you want to think about a medium to connect your device with others. Right. This medium may be wire mediums and wireless medium also. Right? There are 2 types of medium. The wire medium means it having a physical object, right? But in the wireless medium, you can't find any physical object, right? That means data and information you want to transfer through in the wire case, you want to transfer through a physical medium. But in the wireless, no need any physical medium. They are using signals to transfer data from one location to another location. That mainly there are 3 types of wire medium. That here get some meaning. The name, twisted pair, coaxial cable, and fiber optic. These are the most popular wire medium. There are wireless medium also available. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. These are the most popular wireless medium. Right. That's about the connectivity. Also, you want to consider about these are the some pictures regarding that wire medium. That is the twisted pair cable. Then coaxial cable. This type actually you can find on your home also. Think about the cable coming from antenna to your TV. That's the coaxial. These are using for data transmission also. This is a fiber optic case. That's the fastest type of cable to transmit the data from one location to another location. Right, that's the type of router. These are using for wireless transmission. Wireless transmission. Right. Then to get some idea about the ports also, if you having the cable, then there should be a way to location to connect this cable with your computer. Normally twisted pair wires using the port called RJ45. Right here, the left side in the picture, you can find the RJ45 ports. Normally in the coaxial cable, to fix the coaxial cable, you need this type of connectors, that mean ports, that is called BNC port. Right, if you are having this is not actually data transmission cable, that's a visual video cable that find your system unique to the monitor. Your VGA cable, you can fix it, you can fix this type of connectors, that is called VGA connectors. That's the latest method of data transmission cable type, HDMI cable. In the right corner, this picture saying the cable. The other picture called the port. Right, that's about the connectivity. Then the second factor, when integrating the technology with your classroom, the second factor is integration. Integration concern about the operating system, deliver information, and storage. Right, then you want to consider about what type of operating system is suitable for your work. Right, there are different kind of operating system. That most popular one here, Windows, the Linux, Android mostly used for the small devices. Then deliver information also, you want to think about how you are going to deliver your lesson to the student. Then sometimes you can use email, right, or direct link. That in the even in the today's lesson, I am using some direct links to reach some information to you. Then file transfer also possible to deliver the information. Right, if you are having file transfer protocol, then straight you can send in the large files to one location to another location. These are the some method to deliver the information. Then storage type. Right, another important thing. Then you want to think about how you want to save your information in the computer. Right, in the computer having physical medium to
Sir,
save your
excuse me.
information. Yes.
Sir, in that platform that it has appeared, it's telling a machine has, and it asks you to wait for the teacher now. I logged in using the earlier password, and now it says like that, sir.
Then it will try to next week, because no time to get again and do the activity, right? Only 10 minutes
sir.
available, right? Then I will fix the problem and we'll try that. It's not normally having that trouble, this type of software. It's a very, very good platform, that Neopod, right? That's the first time I am getting this type of trouble. Right, then I will see it. Then I fix the problem, and from next week I am trying to do the activity through the Neopod, right? Okay. Then storage also very important. In your computer having the physical storage type, that cloud storage also available. No physical devices need if you are using the cloud storage. For example, Google Drive is one of the example. Then another third factor is support. Once you implement the technology things in your classroom, then you want to maintain it. That means you want to get support, right? Especially the person who provide the facilities, person or entity or company, organization which provide the facilities, they are responsible to giving the support also. Then what are the factors you want to consider? Here given some factors when getting the support, right? They are responsible to identify the change in requirements, then update how they are going to be update your software and hardware, that according to the new innovation, new technologies, the software should be updated, that hardware also should be updated. Then once you install the hardware and the software, then you want to think about how it is updated. Then troubleshoot, right? While you are working with the technology devices, various kinds of errors happening with the devices. Then you want to correct it. Then how you are going to get the correcting those kind of errors. Then software and hardware training. Then also you want to think about how you are going to training, how you are going to giving some instruction to how to operate this new kind of software and hardware devices. Right. Then fourth thing is the total cost ownership. That once you integrate the technology with your classroom, the fourth factor you want to consider about the cost. That earlier mentioned, the cost of the devices. Many devices are very high. Therefore, you want to list out then hardware and software cost, then update and maintenance cost, then cost of training, then document cost. In that way, you want to categorize what are the sections you need to spend more cost. Then also you want to consider about repairing and maintenance. Then you want to also spend some money for the repairing and maintenance. Or sometimes that agreement, you can make agreement with the providers, the service providers. Sometimes they are giving free services, right? In that way, before that you want to make some agreement with your service providers. Then time and labor and payment methods also you have to think about that. Sometimes the monthly or annually, then lifetime payments in that way. Right. Then the last factor you want to consider is when you are integrating the technology with the classroom design, right? Then you want to consider this factor also, how the classroom should be. If you are trying to apply the different kind of technologies with your classroom, then you want to rearrange your classroom according to these new facilities. Then you want to think about the size of the classroom. Then how you are going to deliver the material. It's sometimes the hand delivery or direct links. If you are using the technology, mostly the direct links you are using to deliver your information to the students. Then how you are going to access in the classroom resources. Then hardware installation. Right? It is okay to install hardware at once or according to the requirement. Right? In that way, you want to think about how install the hardware also. Right, that's the things we want to discuss for the today's lesson. We are discussing about initially the technology, then education technology, then forms of teaching ELT, then benefits and challenges. Finally we discuss about the integration. Right. I think now the time is okay. Then I am next time I am ready with the Neopod activities. Now I am going to stop the today's lesson. Right. Thank you very much for the participation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to you all.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.